All right, so I want to touch on this. I've been wanting to touch on it the past weekend, but I just didn't have a chance. But I'm gonna show it up on the screen. Don't worry, it does not have, you know, the image that I used to have for Dewey's contact, and it's just, it is what it is with our friendship now. That's just completely ended because he has enough of me, and I already knew it. It's like even before he said it or he told me. But I'm just gonna show it here anyway. It says, "I think you're a bad friend because you slander, badmouth, falsely accuse me with unfounded, unreliable evidence or fact on me." Now, of course, on the surface, I understand why, but unfortunately, this is the guy that I've given so much credit to when he said that it's not me talking. And ever since this all continued, it's like with me just having to say what I say to him, then he just had enough that, it got to a point where he thought it was really me. Now, let me just show you this other screenshot really quickly. This is from 2022. It says, "Think Jay, you a good friend." And I want to really get into the stepping down the nutballers part. Yeah, this was in 2022 in August, right? So here it says, on the bottom, he says, "You're an excellent leader." I know it's like a typo right there, an accident. "You shouldn't step down." So Dewey has praised me for, being not only an excellent leader of the nutballers, but also as a good friend. Now look, I mean, despite our misunderstandings, and the fact that he's got this bossy tone at times and just not seeing, anything more than on the surface, he, to me, he was definitely a good friend. But now for him to say that about me, that I'm a bad friend, look, I'm going to say this once again. And at this point, anybody just was watching this video, even Russ and Eugene and Ray and Nathan, whoever, I know this is not a really popular take, but I'm going to keep saying it anyway until I finally prove them wrong once I get it done. A new job. And how many times do I even have to say it over and over? My dump has done this to me. Has totally mentally corrupted me. And based on, and even what led to this, to what Dewey said, is, it's based on this very recent incident, the one I had at home. And right now it's still kind of has felt that way, to where, I'm feeling pretty awkward myself, and I don't even know what to do, like other than distancing myself from that situation. So look, man, it's like I said in the morning video, I am not a bad friend in general. I am not a bad person. I am not a bad human being. I am not a bad friend, like when I'm purposely want to be. I mean, there's really no reason for me to be that. I mean, there's just all these circumstances, these negative circumstances that just take a hit on me as far as, turning me into someone that I'm not. So, having said all that, it's why I have not been the same person that I was, for the last several years. You can see why my record is 1-5, right? So, once my life turns around, then I can definitely try to work things out. And Russ said that Dewey might have a change of heart. I don't think so right now. As of right now, no, of course not. And for him to say what he said, look, was I shocked by it? No. But ultimately, it is, not that I'm saying that it's definitely wanted, but it's for somebody like him to come out and say that to me, it's, it's just further proof of why I still continue to be a shell of myself, and why I should no longer have any more friends, right? And yet I still have these remaining guys like Nathan and Boss and Russ and Carlos, Neil, right, Mari, Sam. I'm just, I mean, I don't want to come out and say I'm in disbelief, but just for me to still have these guys, it's cool, but at the same time, it's more like I got to be careful at this point. So I just thought I'd touch on this briefly, man, because it just sucks that I had to see something like this from Dewey. And guys like him, just have to realize I'm not a bad friend. I'm not, but they're seeing me that way, and I'm gonna have to prove that, by turning my life around, that I want to finally prove them wrong, that I'm not that. So when I do work things out with guys like him, Julio, Robbie, Angelique, Kriza, Lovely Mel, what have you, then I gotta make sure that I'm no longer at my worst or even showing any signs of it. And that's why I need a new job. I need to apply 7 jobs a day if I have to. He's gonna take everything that I could to get it all done before everything is just said and done, that I'm the worst person in the world. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. So I'll see you guys later. Peace. Thank you for watching, everyone. Like, share, and subscribe.